Hi, my name is Barak, and in this video, I'll teach you how to use presentation in OpenOffice. Presentation one is one of the softwares in OpenOffice, which works exactly like PowerPoint. Let me hope you got time to watch the first video where I introduced text document in OpenOffice. If you did, I believe you're now familiar with some functions OpenOffice and you got some time to actually practice this. If you did not, pause this video and watch the text document video and practice to become familiar with OpenOffice. And then come back to this video where you will learn advanced techniques in presentation. All right, let's see how presentation works. So as you can see, we're in OpenOffice. This is presentation. This is a sample of a presentation. These are slides, right? So let's see how actually presentation works. So let's see when you first open presentation how it looks like, right? This is one of actually another technique. So if you're here and you want to open another document, you can just come to files, you come here to file and then click, and then you go to new, you look for software that you want. So we don't want text document, we want a spreadsheet. This is like Excel. We want presentation, which is like PowerPoint. So we click there. So once you click there, you see this window that comes. So they ask you, do you want an empty presentation? Do you want to start with templates? Do you want to start with existing presentation? So for us, we want to start with an empty presentation. So an empty presentation here is just like a blank presentation for PowerPoint, right? We just come here, we can just create, or we can do next. We check different presentation backgrounds. Like here you can see we want black and white, blue border, but we want original. So let's just do create. So in this video we are going to see how blanks in presentation are, and we will see other templates later. So let's just click create. As you can see, it looks exactly like PowerPoint. You can see here this one, we have click to add the title, click to add text, right? And on this side we have slides where you type and then you see your typing there, right? Let's see, we see, and then we see there. We can see the text here, right? But you can see presentation is slightly different from PowerPoint according to the window. So we have this window in PowerPoint, but we have this one, but we don't have this one. So this is kind of like a property ribbons for PowerPoints, if you're familiar with PowerPoints. So, but again, here we have tabs. It's the same thing, right? But the only difference is this one. So here you can see we have property, we have master pages. This is like a background for PowerPoint. You have customer animation where you can animate your slides, and then you have transition here. We have styles, you have different things. Same thing. The changes is just the position. All right, so as you can see here, we have layouts. So we have this one already. So if you want, you can come to blank slide. You see, this is a blank, right? We can come to this one, a title only. We can come to these two text, and then this one. So we have different layouts. The only thing you have to do is what kind of layout do you want? You come here, right? So, but for us, we are using this one. As you can see here, we need to have a title. So let me say music, right? So I believe everyone likes music, right? No matter the age. Here, as you can see, we have different slides, right? You can make this bold, right? You can just select, and then you come to this side, the left side here, where we have properties, right? Another thing, so when you click here, or let's say, we are here on title, right? And then you click again. So you go to property, they will ask you, so it will seem as if you were done with this slide, right? And then you choose another one, right? You can just click, you see, and then you change your layouts, right? You can just add, right? Keep on adding. So as you can see, we have that one, right? We can just bold our title just by clicking here and then select, right? We select it, make it bold, right? And then you can underline it. So here, same thing with Microsoft Office. If if you made a mistake, let's do this, and then you see we have a red line here. You can just click on it and then right click, and then you check. So we need edge. So that's how you correct your things, right? So, and you can also select and come to alignments, right? Taking the left side or right side or in the middle, or you make it justified, anything you want, right? Same thing. Another important thing that we can learn from here to insert an image, charts. So let's move on to another slide so that we see, right? So when you want to move on to the next slide, just come and then you click somewhere, just click there again like twice, enter, you see, enter, right? So you can just keep on adding slides. We just delete and delete. You just, when you want to delete a slide, press delete button, right? So we've added another slides, and then let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, wait, let's change this one, title and content, right? So and then here we want to insert, let's say, a picture, right? You just come, you can see OpenOffice makes it easier for you. You can see where you just click and then you insert a picture, insert a movie, insert a chart, insert everything. So let's just click here and then we insert a picture. You just come here, click, loads, and then it takes you to the location. You can just choose any picture you want. Let's see, we want this one, right? Just double click on it, and then there is your picture. Symbol. Just saying. So you can see we have our image there. So, and then we want another slide, right? You can just, you come on this right side, click on this one where you want to put next it. You click on this one because you want to put it under this one. You click enter. We have our slide there. Here we're going to add a chart. So one of the trick that I can actually, a tip that I can actually give you is that when you're preparing your slide or you're going to present, it is actually better to use more visual things, right, than words. Have more of images, charts, graphs, tables, and then just use your words, right? But use your words and then show the pictures and other graphs and infographics, so that the audience can see and then relate to what you're saying. You're talking, but they can see what you're saying. So you're just explaining. You don't have a lot of words. You don't have very many things which audiences cannot see immediately. They have to read it. Make sure you have something they can just glance at and then know what you're talking about, right? So here we just have music. So if I present this, you can know that this, he's talking about music, right? Instead of writing music and what, right? So here let's have a chart. Just click here, insert your chart, right? You wait for it, it comes. So as you can see, chart is actually different from the rest. So you need title, you need you need to label your axis, right? What you do, you just come here, you click here, and then you right click, you go to insert axis title. You just click there. Let's wait for it. Let me click again, and then so we have to do the insert titles, right? You just come, you click here, insert titles. Right, so here it's where you name your titles. Let's say music, and then our axis, x-axis, we're going to call it, okay, let's say music in African country since 1986. So here we can name our axis. We can say our x-axis is going to be countries, right? Y-axis is going to be, you can say score, and then we hit and equal, right? Okay. So you can see we have our countries here, we have our title, we have our score here, right? This is an example. As you can see, it's slightly different from PowerPoint, the way a chart looks like. If you want to make sure that you have the correct data here, you just come here on table. You can see it says when you come here, you see chart data table. You click on it, and then you can see category, right? Categories, we have Y value, we have value. These are Y values, so you can change that, right? When you want to change that, your graph also changes. So you can see the first column here, we have this, right? We can say maybe this red bar is for R&B, right? R&B. This one you call it pop, and then this one you can call it, yeah, we can call it hip hop. As you can see, when you do this, you can see it changes here, so you can see the keys. Here we have R&B as blue, and we have pop as this color, and then hip hop as this. You can change even the values. You just come here and then you change. So let's see what is going to change. Let's make it like this. Right? You see how it is changing? So that's how you change. That's how you change your values there. So as you can see, okay, this category 1 here, row 1, we can say this is Rwanda, and then maybe this one is Kenya, and this one is Togo, and this one is, say, Cameroon. Changes here, you can see Rwanda we have here. See, we have different things. So now in Rwanda you can change, make it to this. Let me see. You can see Kenya is the only thing that is showing. That's because you have values. So let's do this. You see our bar are changing. Yeah, so that's how you change your table. You can see still it has changed, right? So as you can see, our chart has changed, right? So we have music in Africa countries since 1986, right? We have R&B, pop, hip hop. We have our keys. We have our score. We have Rwanda here. We have Kenya. We have Togo. We have our x-axis as countries. So you see, our chart is ready to be presented. That's how we do it. Once we want a chart of this, right? And we make it visible. So as you can see, our chart is ready, right? Our chart is ready to be presented. So you see we have music, we have this symbol, we have music country. So let's insert another thing. So another thing I want to teach you is to insert a table, which is actually very simple. Just also click here. You make sure you know your columns and your rows, and we click, you enter, you tab by step, and then you start writing what you want, right? Table. Yeah, so that's it for tables. And if you want to have a hyperlink, so a hyperlink is what you include so that if you want to direct someone to your link or to another document, it's actually easier for him without asking you where is the document or where can I go on. But so let's do it right now. So if you want to direct someone, you just come to this icon that looks like a cloth something, and then you see when you go there they say hyperlink, so you know that's the right place. Then you click there. After clicking there, you can see we have target, right? You choose which hyperlink you want to have. You want internet, you want mails, or emails, you want a document from your laptop, you want a new document, you know, different hyperlinks. So in this case we're going for internet, right? And then we paste, and then you go to your internet, right? And then we look for something, music. So we come to BBC, right? And then we click there. You see, you come here, you click there, and then you copy this link. You come back to your target here. Inside here, you just paste it. Ctrl and V. To copy it is Ctrl C, right? So you can say our link is there, and then here in text is where we name this. So we say music culture. So you want this person to check this, right? Or to know about this without you necessarily telling that you have to go to this, and make it easier for him to just click that link. You see, when we do this, we will see it there once we apply, right? We say music culture, and then we say from BBC, but this is so the very important thing is to add text so that that person knows what you're talking about here, or you can say here is where you can find this music. right? And then you click apply. So once you do that, you will see your hyperlink here. You can see music cultures there, and then once you go there, you see it looks like a link, and then you see the link there. So when you want to open it, just click on it, and then it takes you to the website. You can see we're now in BBC Music. So another important thing that we need to do, so I prefer to start with a blank, like original, like layout, so that they become good. So you can see now we have our layouts, but if you want to change the background, you just come here, you see, you just come to master pages, you click on it, you see different pages that you can like. Let's click this one, you will see our background changing, and then you can see everything has changed, you see. Or you can just come to this one to make your presentation looks nice. This one, you can come to this one, but I think this one is good. This one looks good for music, right? As you can see, yeah. So that's changing the background. So when you're presenting, most of the time you actually want your slides to come in a nice way, right? You want your title to come up, you know, moving around. So what you do here with OpenOffice, you just come to custom animation. You click here, you select which one do you want. Lord, let's say we want this one, right? You want music. If you want music to come in a different way, let's say go to boxes. See how it is coming, you see. So you choose the one you like, let's say flying, like the way it is coming, and then click enter very first. Or we can just, so the speed, change the speed, we say slow, you click OK. So make that happen. You can see, when you see here, you see music is there. Same thing to these ones. You can also come and select, and then come to, you click add, and they say, you maybe just say, you say diamond. Down, and then you say they come in a very slow speed, right? Let's see how that works, right? So slideshow, when you want to play, you can just, let's see how that works. Okay, let's do slideshow. You see how it's coming. So like that, let's say you're presenting, and then you were talking and something like that. So that's it for the animation. And there's another thing that we need to do. So the way your slides come, like transition, they call it transition. So you come here, you click on transition, and then you choose the one you want, right? You see the way our slides is coming, this one. Let's choose that one, and then we can see, you can even add sounds. Alright, apply all to slides. So if you want this to be applied to all slides, you come to all slides, or you can apply it to one slide. Let's do apply it to all slides, right? And then you click play. When you do slideshow, wait, and then you see how it's coming. And then see that this is presenting. So when you want to move to another thing, you click the space, and we see another one. Another one is coming. Really, this is our transition, but you can choose any transition that you want. Yeah. Another thing that we need that I can actually, you know, teach you is gallery. So here, gallery, when you want gallery, it's where we found like arrows and other elements, right? You see arrows when you come to gallery theme. You see we have backgrounds, we have bullets, we have different things. So you come here, you choose any symbol that you want. Okay, let me come here, and then we choose arrow, and then I see whether I can see. Right, let me go with this one. As you can see, my thing has changed. So let's do it to another slide to see how it look. When you want to change layout, you come to properties, you click here, and then let's do like blank on, and then we go to gallery. I show you how gallery work. So if you want like an image of something, you see, so let me highlight this one, the right one. You can just click on it and then you bring it, right? You drag it, so you can see we have this row here. It's where you can say what you want, or you can just leave it like that. When you're explaining, it depends on what you have. This is how you actually, work with presentation. But again, these techniques, you can use them with PowerPoint because it's the same, they have the same features. So there's another technique that I want to show you. So if you see that there is no, you want a different background, but you can't find it here, just come to your browser, right? You go to Slides Go. So you click on Slides Go. Slides Go is a platform that you can find free Google Slides, themes, and PowerPoint templates, right? So let's say, for instance, you want a different template, but you can't find it in either of the two, because if you have templates in PowerPoint, if you have a PowerPoint document, you can use it in OpenOffice. When you have a PowerPoint document, you can open it with OpenOffice and then you use it. So let me show you an example of how to find a different template if you cannot find it in either of the two. Then click here, you open this platform, you can see we have different templates, and then you look for the one you want. So let's go to marketing, and then in this marketing we can check, and then let's say I like this one, networking newsletter. So you click on it, you open it, right? So once you open it, you go down here, you can say download this template in Google Slides or in PowerPoint. What you do, you just come here, you click on it, and then they show you a window that says make a copy, and then you just click that. Let me show you how the template is. So you can see once you have that downloaded in PowerPoint, you can come to that document. You can see the document is here, right? And then networking, you just click on it, and then open, choose another different, and then we choose OpenOffice, right? And then you click on OpenOffice, right? You wait for it. You see, this is the document. So as you can see, this is a different template. You can just work with it. You come here, you edit what you want, right? You click here and then you edit by using this template. All right, so that's how they find the template using Slides Go, and then you use the template in OpenOffice. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I believe this video helped a lot, even though it is actually long. Do not forget that you need to keep on practicing OpenOffice, as it is actually it is free. We just need to download it and then get familiar with it, and then keep on using it as long as you want. As I said that again, presentation doesn't need to be wordy, right? You need to have very, very few words, but a lot of information in pictures, and then you just explain. You keep on explaining what you have on your screen, and you have your project, and then you're explaining to your managers or colleagues, or depend on what your job is. All right, so as you can see, the graphs are there. So the graphs are very good, and different infographics and other different things, right? So thank you very much, and again, practice so that you become familiar with this, because when you don't practice, you cannot know it. You can't become familiar. You say, okay, what is the function? How can I do this? But when you finish this one, and then you start practicing, and then you create your own presentation, and you actually become very, very good. And again, do not forget to check other videos on the afringa-academy if you want to become more successful to your work, to thrive, to reach another level. So don't forget, and then once you watch those videos, use the skills that you got from those videos so that you implement what you've learned. Thank you again. This is Barak with the Afringa Academy.